So, Ironcross fucking Maiden, bro, he is out here throwing around the terms like Klopp and Prometheus statements. What the fuck does that even mean? I don't even fucking know. Which literally isn't a thing. Uh, but I've been fucking discussing with this absolute loser who is throwing around fucking insults. I'm getting sick and tired of it. I'm going to make a video about it and debunk his fucking claims. I'm getting tired of him. And the reasons I'm mad, it's not because of the scaling either. It's because he is throwing around insults and literally, you are a coward. You are a freaking coward, okay? But he is throwing around terms like Klopp and Prometheus statements, which literally isn't a fucking thing. And trying to scale a Napalm to outer versal. And for those who don't know, Napalm is an actual Subway mascot. And, he's trying to tell y'all a little train mascot has infinite cardinality, which is actual fucking brain rot. What the fuck? So the other thing is, Apollonium, or however the fuck you say it, was a theological seminary in, Riscadia. It's an upside down building which is floating up in the sky because of a sonar sphere, which is a localized gravity or reality distortion. And floating upside down isn't powerful. I don't know where the fuck you got that info from. It's just a localized reality warping. And if a character can flip a fucking building, their city or even mountain level at best. No, that, like city level. Calling a floating school outer reversal is like saying a fucking bird is outer reversal because it can fly. Holy shit! Look at that bird! It's fucking flying! Oh my god! Look at it! It's fucking... What the fuck, man? I am genuinely crashing out. I am so sorry. So the other thing is, he's using the Lost Beyond as if it's a boundless void. The Sornosphere was created by a character, which is Farlovia, or Falava, I don't know how to pronounce their name. It's basically a pocket dimension filled by your own life force and a theologian gem to keep the memories of her dead village alive. It's a pocket reality, and in scaling, a pocket dimension doesn't make you outer. It makes you at least high universal, maybe low multiversal at the absolute highest. But usually, it's just town level depending on the size, and more importantly, it's unstable and relies on physical battery, which is the gem. Outer reversal beings don't need batteries or essentially a power source to keep running. That is absolute BS. Whoever is teaching you the scaling is an actual liar. And he's also referencing Taoist concepts like Tao or Wuji to claim the verse as infinite scaling. In Wuthering Waves, character like Tao Kui or Jinaxi use Taoist themes, which is balanced, flowing, Kiwai, I don't know how to say that name, say that thing. And having a Zen aesthetic doesn't grant you tier 0 powers, unless a character is shown transcending the concept of duality, or even on a multiversal scale. Taoism is just, a martial arts style. It's the difference between a monk who meditates and a god who creates existence. I don't know where he got that from. That's some BS too. I don't know where the fuck these people are getting their information from. This is his favorite word. Higher modes of cardinality. He tries to use set theory to say frequencies have infinite levels, unlike, for example, Gurren Lagann, who kind of uses set theory in their cosmology and scaling. If there are infinite frequencies, if a character has to feed on them or even gather them to reach a higher state, which is totality, they are still moving through a quantifiable hierarchy, and they are still bound by the math of their universe or verse. Truly outer-versal being doesn't scale up, and they're already at the end of that scale. Also, the fact, there's a side tangent. Characters like fucking Encore, which is at the age of 9, and Verena, which is age fucking 12, are the core parts of the roster, and defending a game with childlike designs while simultaneously saying it's, or trying to sound like it's higher dimensional intellectual, is it's a massive contradiction that you can easily call out, and there's a lot more to it too. On more personal stuff, in Wuthering Waves, it's not even personal. In Wuthering Waves, the story has explicitly rewritten what it was explicitly rewritten during development to make characters more fucking obsessed with the main character, because that's what the waifu and harem audience demand. It's hard to argue for narrative transcendence when the character's personality are dictated by fan service sales, basic sale tactics rather than actual lore consistency. It's some BS. They did that. The Wuthering Waves verse is so poorly written. I can name fucking 10 million fucking universes that are a million times better. Stellaris is one. I know that game is more, you decided, which is automatically better than fucking Wuthering Waves. The other one is No Man's Sky, and the others are basically every single Dark Souls game. Aside from that, I crashed out, and I am so unbelievably sorry. I'm just going to not. I'm not responding to him again. Again, don't send hate to him, and man, it's just a fucking scaling thing. No one has to be hated for this stuff. It's very immature of him to be throwing around insults, but I do forgive him. And you should too, because kindness is better than feeding the fire.